back. As we head into summer, many mask requirements are being lifted and summer festivals are coming back, but it can still be a bit confusing to figure out what's safe and what is not. So we are joined live by Dr. Jeff Pothof from UW Health Now. And Dr. Pothof, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks. Happy to be here.
You know, Pfizer announced today that it will begin testing its COVID-19 vaccine in a larger group of children under the age of 12. What do we know about that trial process in younger kids right now, and how soon could those vaccines be approved for the use in those younger kids?
Yeah, that trial that Pfizer is doing, Moderna is also looking at a trial. What we're hopeful for is that vaccinations for 2 to 11-year-olds might be available right around the start of next fall school year, which would just be really wonderful for all of us parents worried about our kids going to school unvaccinated.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. Looking ahead to the next school year, how safe do you think it will be for students to head back to the classroom, even if those vaccines are not quite ready?
I think if we hold the current trend, which is likely, very low cases in our communities, high numbers of vaccinated people, even if not those kids, school starts to look a whole lot safer just because the virus will be, for the most part, pretty suppressed. We won't have a lot of it in our communities. So although kids being vaccinated for school is the best case scenario, I still think school will look much closer to normal, minus maybe masks for those 2 to 11-year-olds come next fall.
And even if those students are able to get vaccinated, I mean, how critical is it that they're vaccinated if, the younger kids, younger than 12, are able to get those vaccines?
I think it helps us out because it gets us closer to herd immunity, and it also crosses off a pretty large group of people, those 2 to 11-year-olds that are often cohorted together in school from being a vector of COVID-19. They might be able to continue to spread it to those who aren't protected, either because they have poor immune systems, couldn't make a response to a vaccine, or for those who chose to be unvaccinated.
And we know case counts are dropping. More people are being vaccinated. What is your message to people who have been fully vaccinated? Can they have a relatively normal summer, go back to summer festivals? And what is your message to those who have not yet been vaccinated?
Yeah, it's almost hard to say it, but for those who are fully vaccinated, if you want to go to Summerfest, go for it. If you want to be in a large crowded indoor gathering, go for it. We haven't said that for a year. Unfortunately, the message could not be any different for those who are unvaccinated. The risk is still really high. And I'm hopeful that as more people are getting vaccinated, the safety and efficacy is proven. Folks say, you know what? I want to do these things. I want to get back to normal. And they go get vaccinated so they can enjoy summer just like the rest of us.
Dr. Pothof with UW Health, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Anytime.
You can find expanded coverage on the pandemic, including an interactive map with the latest numbers at tmj4.com/coronavirus.